What's better than one Tonex One pedal? Well, I would say two Tonex One pedals used together to give us maximum tonal possibilities. In today's video, I'm going to show you a way that I would use two Tonex One pedals on a pedal board to give ourselves many more tonal possibilities. I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so here we are over in Tonex software. What the setup is that I have going here today is two Tonex One pedals right down here off camera. Basically, I have my guitar going into the first one, little small patch cable patching the first Tonex One pedal into the second Tonex One pedal, second Tonex One pedal simply coming out into my audio interface and recording. So all you're hearing is my guitar into these two pedals. Now, how I'm going to set this up is one of the ways that I think would make an absolutely incredible pairing of two Tonex One pedals, and that is as the first Tonex One pedal acting as an overdrive pedal using an overdrive pedal only direct capture, such as some of the ones that I have on my website. I will have links below to my website where all of my full amp captures and pedal only captures are available. So what I'm going to do is show you how to set the two pedals up to work in this configuration. I have the first Tonex pedal hooked into the Librarian software as you're seeing on the screen. So basically, as we've talked about in previous videos, if I come over here and select either of these, I'm going to be in dual mode, and that's going to have that pedal switching back and forth between whatever presets or tone models I have in these slots. I don't want that for the first pedal. I want that first pedal to be a direct pedal only capture. So I want it to be in stomp mode. So I can simply come over here and click on stomp mode. Now when I go to the pedal itself, it's going to turn on and off rather than alternate between the two different tone models we would have in dual mode. So what I've done is I've taken my JS Green Scream Ultimate collection, which is basically a set of captures of my incredible TS-808 Tube Screamer. And what I did is I chose one that I really liked, which was the 03, that's the overdrive level 3 with the tone on 0. I was really liking this, kind of creamy and dark. So I just basically dragged that up from down here and have the preset now on the pedal. So basically when I turn that first pedal on and off, it's going to engage and disengage the Tube Screamer. So I'm going to have that ability to add that in and hit the front of the second Tonex One pedal. So now I'm going to go and connect the second Tonex pedal to the Librarian so you can see what we have on there. So now that we have the first Tonex pedal set up and ready to go as our overdrive pedal, utilizing just an overdrive pedal capture, now I have the second Tonex One pedal hooked in here to Librarian. And what I've done is I've gone to another real favorite collection of mine, which is the Two Stone BB Ultimate, which is a really nice, concise set of tone models that I have that is based off my incredible Two Rock Studio signature. And what I've done here is you can see I have this in dual mode. I don't want it in stomp mode as I had the first one because I want now two different complementary amp tones that are going to be loaded onto the second Tonex One pedal. So what I've chosen to do is go with the clean tone model from this collection. So the Two Stone BB Clean. In the second preset slot, the Overdrive 1 capture. So now what you'll notice, again, if I was to go over and change this to stomp mode, well, we're not going to be able to utilize this in the way that we want. It's going to be kind of on and off. But what we want to do is come back over. I've already dragged those up here to where I want them. And now basically you can see when I press the switch on my Tonex One pedal, the second instance of Tonex One pedal that I have in the chain, it just alternates between the clean and the overdrive. So what does this actually sound like? Well, let's take a listen to this. So I have the first Tonex One pedal disengaged, so we're not hearing anything from that overdrive pedal. I'll let you know when I engage that. But what we're going to start with here is the first of two presets. So this is going to be the clean sound of the Two Rock Studio signature amp. So really nice tone there, really digging that. Now, if I press the switch on this particular second instance of Tonex One, you can see that now we are over to a more overdriven tone. So I can go between those. So I have two tones. Now, where does the first instance of the pedal come in? Well, basically by adding that in now, I can add a further two tones when used in conjunction with the second Tonex One pedal. So now I'm on the clean tone. Well, what does it sound like when I engage that Tube Screamer? We'll put that in air quotes, Tube Screamer of the first Tonex One instance. It off, just clean. So that's just the second Tonex One pedal. Now both of them in combination. I'll turn the first one off. Now go to my second preset here on my Tonex One pedal. We could also take that and boost that even more utilizing the first overdrive only Tonex One pedal. And that's what that sounds like with the OD1 capture in conjunction with the Tube Screamer capture. So basically what we have is 4 tones. We have from clean boosted with the Tube Screamer, overdrive, and overdrive boosted with the Tube Screamer. Now, obviously, these are just the tone models I chose as a quick example. We could go with differing levels of gain for any one of these or different voicings. We can do whatever we want, but this was just to give you an example of what it would be like to work with 2 Tonex One pedals, one in stomp mode and one in dual mode for basically almost like a 4-channel amp, a 4-tone situation. Now, I know the question that is going to arise, as it always does, and it's not really something that bothers me too much, is what is the latency like when we're chaining these together? And some people are very concerned about that. The first comment I have about that is that I don't feel any latency that bothers me. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be latency introduced when we chain these kind of pedals together, but to me, it's not a deal breaker and it's not even noticeable. But I did go through the process of measuring this with Oblique Audio's RTL Analyzer software. And basically what happened is the 2 instances of Tonex One, when chained together like this, added 3.92 milliseconds of latency. So just so you know what it's actually going to do, to me, that's not noticeable. Some people feel they're very sensitive about this. So now you know exactly what it is adding. So putting these two together will add that 3.92 milliseconds of latency. So I think that's great. I think this is a great way to work with these pedals, and this is going to be a lot of fun to be able to put on a pedal board to give ourselves even more options. With the price of the Tonex One pedal, it's well within reach to be able to put a couple of these on our pedal boards. So what did you guys think about that? I hope you enjoyed that video looking at least one possibility of how we could combine 2 Tonex One pedals together for maximum tonal possibilities on our pedal board. I think that can be a very cool way to run these. And as I mentioned, at the price point these are at, it is well within reach to be able to add a couple of these to a pedal board. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to leave you with some music on the way out of the tone models you heard today in the video, which are the 2-Stone BB Ultimate Collection and then the pedal-only Green Scream Ultimate Collection. I have the links below to those at my website. I hope you enjoy the demo music of hearing these utilized together in a mix, and I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Please like the video. Share it with anybody you think would get some use or enjoyment out of watching it. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thank you guys again so much for sharing your time with me. Ciao for now.